What's up, YouTube? Dude, that's Derpy here. So, I'm playing Fire Kings against my friend's Dragon Rulers, and I apologize, but it skipped about 10 minutes of the video. As you can tell, his grave went from having nothing in his grave to having like 12 cards in his grave. But anyway, he had attacked me twice with Stardust Dragon, and I did not activate Wabaku because I figure as long as I'm not dying from his attacks, it's okay to save the Wabakus to stop OTKs. I have already recorded this recording once, my voice, and ezvid messed it up again. As a screen recording program that is free, I would recommend it just because it's free, but honestly, this stupid thing messes up so often, it's really starting to tick me off. So, had Wabaku set, stopped the OT, went off next turn, killed Garunix with Yaksha's effect. Expected to blow up his field. There was nothing he could do about that, thankfully. I always liked, if I have a Garunix on the field, like I like to have a set circle so that if they go to target it with Big Eye or kill it by battle, I can, I can go ahead and pop him and get his effect to destroy the field, the monster's next turn. I thought that was a pretty good play there. Chain Circle, got back Barong, chained Wabaku, Wabaku, so he couldn't OTK that turn, yeah. And so I got the Barong Surge, got the pop stuff. Not horrible at all, I don't think. So we go out, we get the other Garunix, play Rekindling, kill stuff. I was looking at my extra deck, I was thinking, if I could attack with Garunix, play Circle on Garunix, and special summon another one, I could attack for 5400 damage, and then I could overlay for Gagaga Cowboy and kill him, but I didn't have him in the extra deck. And I later asked him, he said he had D.D.Crow in his hand, to where he could have he could have chained for Garunix, but I don't know if he could have unless he main decks D.D.Crow, because this was just game one. Yeah, pretty sure that I had that game won. So I actually possibly could have won the match had I just had Gagaga Cowboy in my extra deck, but like an idiot, I hadn't put him in there yet. Like, I haven't used Fire Kings in probably like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks because I've been playing with Infernity so much. I was glad to see that I drew into quite a bit of side decked option. I actually meant to play Iron Wall on him as soon as he activated his, or started his turn, but he had Blaster in his hand, so he could have just popped Iron Wall anyway, so it would have been the same exact outcome. I was really glad to see Gozen match, considering that all his dragons are different attributes. I feel like that really kind of wrecked him. Bear puts so much work in this deck. I mean, I only run I run 2 Bear, 2 Barong, 2 Garunix, 2 Yaksha, 2 Blaster. Like, I run doubles of a lot of stuff, just for consistency issues. And you can see there, like game 2, I drew all my side decked cards, which just absolutely wrecked him. That was over very quickly. On to game 3. I was glad to see Maxi in my hand. I have learned that against Dragon Rulers, you gotta be careful about when you play Maxi, because they can afford to banish and just special summon one Dragon Ruler and just, let Maxi be a 1-for-1. So if you want to get a +1 off of Maxi, you gotta kind of wait until they get something else on the field to where, like, that they're wanting to exceed or to synchro that turn. And that is what I chose to do against him. I'm sure some of y'all will be like, why didn't you train Maxi on the Blaster? Well, he would have just summoned Blaster and then, like, killed my Garunix, and that probably would have been it. But for that reason, I got a +1, and then thankfully had circle set, so I was able to, you know, protect Garunix and pop his big eye. I was glad to see another Iron Wall in my hand, and I'll tell you what, Kaiser Coliseum, considering the fact that Fire Kings usually only keep one monster on the field, you know, per turn, like by the time it's your opponent's turn, and you've blown up everything by Garunix's effect, and you've only got one monster on the field, Kaiser is just so good. It shuts down things like Evil Swarms, Constellars, Dragon Rulers, you name it. Anything that needs to exceed or Synchro Summon really hurts them. Compulse kills Fire Kings. Like, you don't want Garunix in your hand. You have ways of getting him out of your hand, but you know, realistically, you're not always going to have those options. Like, I run a Phoenix Wing, Wind Blast, 2 Yaksha, and 2 Blaster, and had yet to see any of those, which was really, to say the least, it was a bit saddening, not gonna lie. You know, that really could have set me up for a lot of good plays, but as much as I wanted to kill him, he just kept setting up defenses. There's not a whole lot I could do about that. And yeah, I always fear Big Eye whenever playing against Dragon Rulers. As soon as he set that back row, I was like so fearful. I was like, I hope that's not Royal Decree, and there it was. It's kind of surprised he didn't activate it in my end phase, just in case I had, like, I don't know, set something that could have been chainable next turn, but regardless, that Royal Decree just really messed up all my plays. So then I had to rely on an MST or, you know, like a Blaster, which, by the way, I ended up drawing into 2 turns after I lost. But if you like this video, please rate, comment, share, and subscribe, my people.